Hello everyone, BaxtyB here, and yes, BaxtyB Gaming is back in operation, for now. Simply put, I am undertaking a little bit of a challenge. EVO has just finished, and that is why I'm doing the 10-win challenge, and I'm doing it across a variety of games that were showcased at EVO. I'm doing all but one of the main games. I'm not doing Uni 2 because I don't own it, and I don't particularly want to spend money buying it. But I've added in 2 extra games, Virtua Fighter 5 and Killer Instinct, alongside the rest of the main games, so it's like Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8. And the idea is to win 10 games, not sets, games. So I could lose a set 2-1, and that one counts towards the win. So just 10 games. That's all I'm trying to do. It's a fun little project. I've done stuff like this on the channel before with Street Fighter 5, but I'm expanding it to EVO games. And how I'm doing it is I'm doing it twofold. So I'm doing it with the character that won the tournament, or the team that won the tournament, and then a random pick. You have to put all of the characters into a spin the wheel app, and eliminated each one as it gets selected, and the last one standing is the character that I pick, or in the case of Marvel vs. Capcom 2, the last 3. The only time I didn't do that was for the cameo in MK1. I chose my own for that one. But there was no real scientific method to it. It was like, I've always wanted to try that cameo, so let's just pick them. But let's get into the first 5 games. So here we go. So we start with Mortal Kombat 1. We have got Cyrex and Madden Bow. That was the winning combination. And then I've gone with the random Lee May, and I picked Chameleon to go alongside her, just because I think Chameleon is a really cool cameo that could be used in that situation. Next up, we have got Pi for Virtua Fighter 5, and then she's going alongside Aoi. I never know how to say that character's name. I should learn, seeing as I'm going to be playing probably quite a few games with her. Then we get to Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which is the one I'm the most terrified about, because it's the game I have the least experience in, and I've never been the best MVC player. The winning team was, now the team that won the finals, because I know that Storm played, or Chaos even played quite a few different teams, but I'm going with Sentinel, Storm and Cyclops, a well-established MVC2 team. And then the random, I'm already nervous about this, Guile, Sabretooth and Zangief. Sabretooth is actually a character I really like. Guile I know from Street Fighter, and Zangief is a character I really don't like. So yeah, the random has not done me any favours there, and I'm sure that many of the more experienced MVC2 heads amongst you will be like, that team, good luck bro. Then we get into Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Rising. We've got Beatrix, who won the tournament, and then Charlotta as the random. And then we go Saber Wolf and Killer Instinct, and Idol, again another character I'm really not looking forward to trying, because I've tried Idol a little bit in the past and never been particularly keen on him, but that's what the wheel dictated. That is what will happen. Okay, next up, we've got the big Sunday games here. Johnny as the tournament winning character in Guilty Gear Strive, alongside Bedman, somebody I've always been a little bit interested in but never quite pulled the trigger at looking at. And then City of the Wolves, Kine, really not my style of character, but that is what it is. And then going alongside Kevin. Then we get to Tekken 8. Now I will say Tekken 8 is probably my best game. I'm a red ranked player on Tekken 8. But Nina and Alyssa are neither of those. I'm a Jack 8 main. So Nina, tournament winning character, and then Alyssa, probably my most hated character in the game, and I've got to play her. So I'm probably going to have a newfound appreciation for Alyssa players, or a newfound hatred for them. But we shall see. And then we've got Blanca and Terry for Street Fighter 6. Now, one rule that I didn't clarify, and I need to clarify it now. If the character was featured in top 8, they're not eligible for the random selection. So, I mean, I've got my list here. So, for example, Street Fighter 6, JP was in top 8. He's not eligible. Cammy, Mai, Bison, My Main, Ed, DJ, Akuma, all great characters that would have been perfect for this. No, they were not in top 8. Now, a lot of you say, well, hang on, Lashar played Terry, but as far as I'm aware, he did not play Terry in top 8. So therefore, Terry is eligible for this. If I'm wrong, please let me know, and I will make a change and update it as it comes. But I'm also excited to try Terry out a little bit more in Street Fighter 6. But yeah, that is the purpose of the challenge. It's a fun little thing. The one, as I said before, I'm most terrified for is MVC2, because it's the one I'm the least experienced in. But if I can get it done, then it'll be a nice little pat on the back for me. If you want to follow my progress, there's 2 ways to do that. You can follow the VODs that I upload here on the channel, but they come from my Twitch live stream. So you can find the link to my Twitch below. I'm going to try and stream most weekdays. I'm going to try and keep the weekend free for me if I can. Obviously, may not be able to do that every day, but just go and hit the follow button and see if I'm online doing the challenge. And then I'll upload all of the wins here to YouTube as well. And if you don't want to miss those, very simply put, like and subscribe. And comment as well and give me some advice on what I can and can't do better. I'm always wanting to improve. I'm not a particularly good player. I mean, look, like Street Fighter, I'm a gold player at my best, but I'd probably say I'm silver overall. Tekken 8, definitely a red rank player. City of the Wolves, I haven't really done too much online play, so I'm probably like in the C's or something. And then I think I'm floor 5 on Guilty Gear, maybe even floor 4. So yeah, and then if we go back a slide, I've barely played KI in Grand Blue. I think a fairly decent rank on Virtua Fighter 5, I think. I can't really remember, but I'll be starting from a lower point with both of those. But yeah, it's an interesting sidebar, and hopefully I'll be able to improve in each of the games as I go along, despite there being different skills, sort of core mechanics required in both. But yeah, that's how the challenge works. I've told you how, given you my calls to action. So yeah, there's nothing more to say other than to stay safe, and I shall speak to you all very, very soon.